this I will record this discussion. Is it okay? Okay. So maybe we can start. We can start by each of you introducing Rita. Okay. So maybe each of you may start introducing your telling us your name, your organization, your position, and your area of operation. Okay, can we start with Hazel?
Hazel. Hazel. Ay, spotlight na lang para makita ko po. My name is Hazel. Ang sign name ko po is like this. Pangalan po ng organization po ay DEF. Okay, DEF.
Association yan, DEF Association.
Association of Misamis Oriental. Okay. Ako po, director. Okay. Okay. Director po siya. From Cagayan. Okay. Ako po ay from Cagayan del
De
Norte.
Oro.
De Oro.
Cagayan de Oro. Okay. Nice meeting you po. Salamat po.
Next. Love. Love.
Po. Love. Hello po. Ang pangalan ko po ay Okay, Maria. Ito po ang sign name ko. Ako slow. Dito po sa Philippine Federation for the Deaf. Okay, PFD. Ako po ay member from Visayas. Okay.
I
Board member.
asked Love, do you have organization of deaf in Cebu?
Wait lang daw po. Babayad lang daw siya. Pasensya na po. Talaga nakalive pa yung pagbabayad niya.
Okay.
Okay. We have from organization from Cebu po. Philippine Federation for the Deaf
FT Cebu
of
chapter.
Cebu chapter.
Okay.
Opo.
Good, good. Go. Pay na.
Thank you po.
Okay. Next. Jeff. Ito na si Jeff.
Okay.
Ayun.
Good evening po. My name is okay, Bohol. My name is Jet Beton. Okay, ito po ang sign name ko. Ang name na po ng organization namin, Philippine Association for Tagbilaran. Okay, Tagbilaran. Tagbilaran, ano yun? Tagbilaran City. Ako po ay president sa aming organization. Salamat po.
Okay, thank you. And Miles.
Good evening po. Ako po si Miles. Sign name ko po ay like this. I'm from Eastern Samar. Ako po ay also a member. Dalawa po ano ko, minsan member, minsan president. Dalawa po ang role ko. Salamat po.
Okay. Thank you, Miles.
Thank you, Miles.
Okay. So, I'd like to give you a brief background of what we are doing now. This project purpose is gathering of baseline and secondary data for the formulation of multi-year plan for persons with disabilities, for organization of persons with disabilities for their full and effective participation in local governance. So, do you all see the interpreter? Because I cannot see. Okay. Okay. So, first we have sent a survey form to different organizations, and we've got 100 organizations of persons with disabilities filled up the form online. But still, we feel that there is no representation for organization of the deaf. So we decided to invite leaders from organizations of the deaf so that they can also be included in this study. For us to know what will be the training needs you will that will help you so that you can actively participate in connecting with local government units with where your organization is, and how can you participate how can you advocate for the development of your program for the deaf in education, employment, training, and how can they help your organization to be strong so that you can push the programs and services for your organization and for the deaf in your community. So we have already had a focus group discussion with WOW leaders, but no depth, selected leaders of organizations and selected heads, a head of person with disabilities affairs office. So this we have to gather your experiences. Like, do you have experience in coordinating or attending meetings with your local government officials? Do they consult you when they want? Do they ask you if you have any program that you want to have to be budgeted? Are you invited in a local consultation in your city, in your municipality, or in your province? I'm sure Hazel is invited because she is an APSI member at the national level. But are you also invited in the local level? So with that, we want to hear your experiences being an officer of your organization, and to what extent were you able to recommend programs for the deaf in your city or municipality? Or were you able to be included? Were you called by your local council to explain what the deaf need, so that they can participate and have programs within the local government? Okay. So far, these are some of the issues that we are presenting, like in political participation. We have laws. We already have laws that support our participation in local government. So if you are an organization, it's your right to be consulted and to know what are the plans of the government for the disability sector. But sad to say, the deaf are not always invited, because and maybe Jeff can share his experience about that. And we also, in the local government code, civil society participation in civil society participation is included in all phases of approving the budget for every sector, like for person with disabilities. And we also have the GAA, or the General Appropriation Act, which instruct all government agencies that there should be budget for all the needs of person with disabilities, like livelihood, for a sign language interpreter, and an allocation, that is, they have to allocate budget for PWD and senior citizen. We also have Magna Carta of disabled, that person with disabilities have the right to organize. And in establishing institutional mechanism, and of course, we have also to be prepared when the Mandanas ruling, this one, when the Mandanas ruling on the evolution of social services will be implemented. So this is the partial result of the survey, no, but maybe we can discuss this when some of you, I'm sure some of you are invited to attend the summit, like Mariah, Hazel, and Jet. I also recommended Jet to attend, and Miles for I recommended you to attend the OPD summit in March 31 to April 2. So this one we will discuss it fully. But for now, we have to answer some questions. So we have to discuss with you your and identify your experiences, your barriers, and recommendations on what should be the expertise that deaf leaders should have, so they can fully participate in negotiating for budget, and they in representing the deaf in planning with the local government. So okay, we have already you already have introduced yourselves. Now we will go to question number 4. What do you think are your barriers in participating in community activities? This is for the deaf. So we start with Jeff. Gentlemen first. You have to answer this one.
Hello po. Jet. Okay, Jet po. Sa experience ko po, working with the PWD. Okay. Meetings about budget. Isa na, siyempre, yung budget, ang hirap, lalo na pag bayad sa interpreter. Gusto nila tawaran. Pag daw mahal. Kasi kung whole day, 1,000, o 1,400, Sa totoo lang, mahirap mag-sign kasi hindi madali ang mag-sign. So yung government, tumatawad pa sila. Ah, kasi daw wala raw budget. O tumatawad pa. Kaya, kaya po ganun.
I see. So yung organization of budget, is it recognized by the government?
Opo, alam naman po, magkano yung magiging budget. Iniisipan nila kung, ganun ba? Hindi na pwedeng ano yun, nakabudget na to, hindi na didagdagan. Kaya mahirap.
Yata.
Sino pa? Sino daw po, ma'am?
Go ahead.
Si
Jet.
Rachel.
Jet muna, Jet.
Si
So, Jet, is your organization registered with SEC? Yes, you're registered.
Hindi pa po kasi bago pa lang po yung organization namin.
Okay.
2 years pa lang.
But you have to register so that you can
Hindi pa po,
be recognized.
Nagka-COVID po kasi, kaya hindi pa po namin may process.
You can do online. Yes, so that next year you can be accredited by the city council, and then you can officially represent the debt in a local in any local committees in your city. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think that are other barriers or challenges you are facing in participation with the government activities? Jeff? Saan na? Wala na. Ano na nangyari? Okay.
Wait lang po, hindi lang niya po ako nabasa. Sa iba siya nakatingin. Paul, ikaw, meron ka bang experience or challenges or barriers? Government? Challenges? Okay po. Kailangan po talaga mag-improve. Okay, magkaroon ng relationship with the PDAW.
Okay.
Kailangan magkaroon kami ng connection kasi malaking bagay po yung strong po yung aming communication part. Kapag po halimbawa hindi kami nang recognize sa PDAW or any, mahirap po talaga, walang kasi yung ibang mga samahan ng mga DEP wala pong access. Kailangan po talaga laging kasama, laging nakakahalubilo. Yun po yung challenge po, ang hirap pag kulang sa communication. minsan nga walang service ng interpreter. Ang hirap makipag-ano kasi walang interpreter. Nakikipag-usap kami, written lang. Ang hirap po talaga. So, yung boss o yung president na freedom, pwede kayo mag-speak out. Ay, mahirap naman mag-reading eh. Mahirap mga deaf.
Okay.
Siyempre, hindi nyo maintindihan. Ang hirap talaga.
Mm-mm. Okay. Next, Hazel. Also, you have to answer this. You have to answer question number 4. Your barriers to participation in community activities.
Okay, so mga nagdaang taon, okay, simula po kami, in-organize namin yung organization. Connect kami sa government. Napakabagal po ng nila access. Ina-advocate naman namin. Para po yung mga bawat organization na ito namin kulang po na hirap po kami maka-access. Una, sa interpreter, and then the livelihood, paano namin saan kami makikipag-partnership, kaunti lang po kasi talagang hirap lang wala. Nung tumagal, naging okay naman siya. Kaya lang, kasi kami lang po asikaso. So, sinecheck yun kailangan sa inyo, huwag kayong titigil, huwag kayong give-up, magtiyaga lang kayo. So, yung mga, okay, ilan ang mga debt, ilan ba ang mga ninyo dyan sa organization nyo? Totoo ba na tutulungan ba kami o ano? Akala, konti lang yung mga debt, o konti lang ang ibang mga PWD, na iba pang mga disability. Marami po doon, totoo ba meron? Meron? Marami ba sila? Siyempre po, po sila sa iba't ibang mga lugar. Sige, papatawag natin. Magpunta sila lahat dito, sumama sa meeting. Iba't ibang government, dole, iba-iba pong mga organization ng nila. Kung makita po nila yun, marami pang mga debt, 200 plus. Pag naniwala sila na walang samahan. So, nila yung concern ng mga debt, yung express nila yung kanilang mga pangangailangan, ano po yung mga dapat. Kasi, yun nga, wala kaming access, nahirapan kayo. Isip sila, wait lang ha, isip tayo kung paano natin sila matutulungan. Totoo ba na yung mga debt, kaya nila, totoo po, hindi po kami nagkukunyari, totoo po kami mga debt po. Sige, kumuha po kami ng interpreter. So, akala hindi po libre interpreter, may bayad po yun. Totoo ba yan? Totoo ba bayad? Opo, ako po, pero ko po, sarili kong bulsa, ito pay ko dito. Bakit? Bakit kailangan? Hindi naiintindihan ng government na bayad po yun, kailangan po nilang mabayaran. Para maintindihan nila. At sabi nila sa amin kung ano po yung mga namin, tulong din namin sa mga interpreter yun. Kaya, kami sila, pinag-meetingan nila, pinag-usapan, tinatawag kami. Ayun, punta kami sa Cavite. And then, nagkaroon kami ng interview. Sige po, anong pinag-usapan, kung ano yung mga kailangan. Sige mo, bilit partner na po ba tayo? Yun. So, ano po kami ng interpreter. Agad po kami ng 2 interpreter. So, plus, yun, tatabi po kami ng budget. Ayun, meron na pong budget para sa mga interpreter. Dati po, volunteer ka, siguro, 2,000 ang kada buwan. So, ngayon, nagkaroon po kami ng training, yan, ganyan. Ayan, yung dole, tumutulong, ayan, meron pong livelihood. Ayun, lahat po sila, lahat ng mga disabilities, yan, tumutulong sila, yung mga nagmamassage. Kaya, okay, BUB. Okay, Bob. Okay. Yun, connected po sila doon. And then, kaya, nung makita nilang ganun, happy po sila. Nakita-coordinate sa mayor, nag-provide ng scholarship sa mga deaf. And then, yun, dole. Taon-taon, tumutulong sila para sa ibang pangangailangan para sa livelihood. Kaya natututo yung mga deaf, itambak ng ibang trainings, nag-improve sila. Plus,
Okay.
yun, yung mga Korean. Okay. PLDH, okay. Yan. Kaya nag-join din sila sa isang na yun, organization, tulong, partnership na yun, hindi pag-partnership na. Yun yung mga ginagawa namin. Pero
Okay.
po,
So, yung organization ba ni Hazel ay registered?
opo. Tapos na po, nakaregister na po.
Okay, good. So, yung yan, yung so, what is it correct that one of your problem is the inavailability of interpreters and that government do not know that they have to be paid?
Ngayon, naintindihan na po nila ngayon po. Opo.
Good,
Dati
good.
hindi nila alam.
Before, okay.
Pero kaunti lang po. Yung sakit na ulo kagad nila.
Okay.
Mahal naman ang bard interpreter.
Yes.
Po, nakakapagod po talaga mag-interpret.
Yes. Okay. Can we go to Mariah?
Hanapin ko si Mariah. Spotlight.
Ito si Mariah.
Ayun yan, si Mariah.
Okay. So Mariah, same question. Barriers to participation in community activities for you in the community, because I know you are very active.
Si Mariah po ba si Maylin?
No, si Love. Si Love.
Teka. Si Love. Si Love, okay.
Yes.
Ito nawala na yun. Okay.
Yes.
Wait lang si Love. Ready. Okay. Ako naman po, na times na nag-join po ako sa ibang organization, sa mga hearing, and then, disability, ang mga ibang mga. So, nag-join po kami, yung mga organization na ito. So, yung mga interpreter, okay. AD. Ano ibig sabihin? Ano po yun? ADD organization.
A to D. A to D.
ATD.
Oo.
And then, sa place namin,
Bluetooth mode. Connected.
sa city namin, sa Federation of the Deaf, Okay, nagma-mandate. Okay. Mandated po yung ano namin. Aware naman po sila. Okay, yung about sa magbayad sa interpreter, wala pong problema. Hindi naman po magbayad. Ako po ang representative. Nag-join po ako sa mga ng government, mga disability. And then, meron din pong interpreter. Kumukuha rin po kami interpreter. Kaya lang, hindi po enough yung budget. Kaya, so, nung maano nilang head yun, nalaman, nag-guess na ibaba yung ano ng interpreter. Hindi po pwedeng ibaba kasi pinapalo po nila yung budget talaga. Okay, ordinance. Okay, ordinance.
Okay.
Ano, nakalagay po yun sa ordinance. Kailangan magpo-provide ng allowance. Nag-provide po ng allowance. Paano po? Wala po bang ano sa interpreter? Wala pa nakalagay sa ano namin sa interpreter. Ganun po ba? Sige po. So, iba pang experience ko pa po. Isa po, bilang president, yung ano po kami budget, nagawa ng activity, yan. Paano, isip sila kung paano, pag may activity, siyempre kailangan mag-provide din ng para sa interpreter. Okay. Rape. Okay. Pag may mga rape cases, kailangan ng interpreter. So, yung mga children of deaf adult naman, kailangan may budget. May budget din ba yan? Walang budget, kulang. Paano gagawin? So, kailangan po, at interpreter may bayad din po. Kasi hindi po pwedeng magkahalo-halo ang mga budget. So, nagkakaroon kami ng pagtatalo. So, ito naman pong pangatlo. Ayun, pina-advocate namin, sinasabi namin sa mga tao, sa mga LGU, sa DOH, sa DepEd, sinasabi namin sa kanila, sa mga students, tinuturuan namin po sila, tinutrain namin ng FSL. Okay. Para malaking bagay yun na matuto sila. And then, kung okay na ano pa ibang pwede magawa. So, maraming 150 students ang gustong matuto. Naturuan namin sila. Naintindihan niyo ba? Anong problema? Okay. Ang hirap voicing. Okay. Ibang interpreter, problem nila mahirap mag-voicing. So, marunong mag-sign, mahirap mag-voicing. So, nung nakausap ko yung mayor, pag-meeting kami sa kanila, and then, tanong po ng mayor, gusto ko nga magkaroon ako sa interpreter sa office para pag may on-call o emergency, pwede po, opo. Pwede po. Meron pong willing. Pero, tanong ko po sa inyo, Mayor, insurance. Okay. May insurance po ba? Okay. O yung interpreter, halimbawa, may bayad, and then, interpreter, nahimatay, halimbawa ko ano nangyari, personal na bayad, hindi. So, sabi ng mayor, saan? May budget ba? Halimbawang may batas ba yan? Wala. Wala akong masabi. Wala akong masabi kung may batas. Kasi, okay, ngayon, okay na yung FSL na isa batas na. Pero hindi pa alam kung ilan ang percent, yung ilang ratio ng mga ano, kung ilan pa. So, kailangan yung organization mag-offer kami ng ano para sa interpreter. Halimbawa, kung 3 hours, 1,500. So, yung mayor nag-iisip pa, gusto niya ng sariling interpreter, okay po. Pag mga on-call services, pag may emergency. So, yung challenge naman po, yung FSL, so, kailangan ma-implicate po mabuti kung para matuto sila. So, sa totoo lang, ang hirap hindi lahat po ng interpreter willing. Kasi gusto niya yung iba, maganda mabigyan sila ng insurance din.
Okay, thank you, love. Thank you. Next is Miles. Si Mylene. Okay.
Ano si Miles? Wait po. Hanapin ko lang si Miles.
Ayan.
Miles. Wait lang. Okay, ready. Okay. Dito po sa aming province, wala pong interpreter. Kasi ang hirap po talaga. So, pag-usap kami sa kanila to lip reading. So, kasi yung ano, yun, patuturo kami ng sign language. Yung iba marunong mag-sign. Erika, tulungan mo kami para lahat po sila busy. So, hindi lahat talaga nakakaano. So, minsan yun, yung sinasabi, hindi ko maintindihan. Wala akong marinig, nakaupo lang ako. Ang hirap. Ano ang sabi doon? Nag-uusap kami to written communication. Kasi wala pong mga ano talaga sa anong interpreter. Saan ba? Yung malayo, sa Bacolod, sa province ko. Yung may marunong doon mag-sign language. So, sana makapunta siya dito. Kaya lang, hindi ko alam paano. Gusto ko po talaga may interpreter. Ang hirap po ng communication talaga. Hindi ko ma-express yung kailangan ko. Gusto ko masabi. Yung pinapasabi, hindi ko ma-relay. Iba po talaga pag may interpreter. Ang hirap po mag-gesture kasi hindi lahat nakakaintindi ng sign talaga. Yun po. So, dati yung organization kasi bago lang din nag-start itong pandemic. Dati po wala po kami organization. Ako po bilang president, na-encourage ko po mga DEP magtulungan. Nagpa-register po kami sa SEC. Hindi sa SEC. Hindi pa. Hindi available kasi malayo. Sa Cebu pa. Okay. Oo, hindi pa. Sa Dole lang po. Kaya nagpaano po kami, kaya lang napakalayo po. Sa Dole lang po.
Yung bang organization mo, Miles, registered ba yung organization mo dyan sa Eastern Samar?
Hindi pa po.
So you are planning to register your organization in Eastern Samar, the organization for the deaf?
Opo. Gusto ko po mga
Yes.
napakatagal na pong hirap talaga. Kung gusto ko pong ma-register ang aming organization. Ang plano, kung ano mga kailangan, lahat po.
Yes, because I know there are many deaf.
Napakalayo po ng aming dito. Hirap balikan, pamasahe. Napakahirap. Hirap, ilang malaking budget sa kukuha. Hirap po talaga.
Okay.
So,
Now we will go. Okay. Okay na.
okay.
Okay, we will go to the next question. What do you think? So, no, because we want that deaf people should advocate for that deaf people should advocate. What do you think should be the knowledge and skills needed to participate when you discuss with government officials and other organization in your LGU, so that you can easily make them agree that they should fund your programs and services. Okay, we'll go first to the gentleman. Jeff, it's your turn. What do you think should be your knowledge, no? And skills.
Okay. Okay. Napakahalaga po na magpatuloy. Okay. Maging sustainable. Okay. Magpatuloy po yung aming samahan. Kasi po, kailangan po talaga na bawat leaders or organizations maging connected sa local government. Kasi limited lang po yung oras ko eh. Ang hirap na lagi ang yung aming sa trabaho. Kailangan i-train mabuti yung mga deaf, mga youth. Kailangan ma-train po sila, matuto sila, harapin ang mga challenges, paano makipag-communicate. Kailangan ma-train po sila. Plus, okay, sa mga mayor naman, o kung may manalo na mayor, kung sana matulungan nila yung mga PWD o ibang mga disability. Kasi kung wala, ang hirap talaga. Ang hirap talaga pabalik-balik, wala lang hintay lang hintay ko magiging tulong na gagawin. Limited lang po ang oras talaga, napakahirap.
Right. So ano dapat, ano yung mga ano yung dapat na malaman mo bago ka humarap sa kanila? Ano yung dapat yung pinag-aaralan mo at ano yung dapat na pinapractice mo bago ka haharap sa mga local officials kapag tinakot ka nila at tinanong kung ano ang mga programa na kailangan mo.
Okay po. Okay po, tanong ko daw siya. Akin pong malaki po ang goal ko para sa mga samahan ko. Gusto ko pong, magkaroon po ng interpreters program. Yun po, nais ko rin po magkaroon noon para ma-train yun yung mga interpreters. Para dumami at magkaroon pa ng interpreter para makatulong. Kasi pagkakaunti po, ang hirap.
Can I again, for you, halimbawa yung mga leaders na katulad mo, halimbawa yung mga susunod na leaders na deaf, ano dapat yung kanilang ano ang dapat nilang pagsanayan, ano yung dapat nilang malaman, at ano yung mga skills na kailangan nila parang sila ay makapag-contribute sa paggawa ng programa para sa mga person with disability. Okay na yung interpreter, isa sa isusulong mo. Pero ano pa ang dapat matutuhan ng mga deaf leaders para sila ay pakinggan ng kanilang mga local government?
Siguro po, yung mga youth, yung sa livelihood po, kasi ang iba nag-aaral, ang hirap, iba ang mga namin hindi nakagraduate, yung iba nakagraduate naman G12, wala naman trabaho. So, napakahirap. Kailangan po talaga makagawa nila at magkaroon sila ng work. Yun po, may lapit namin. Okay. Yun.
Kaya parang hindi ka nakuha yung gusto nating itanong. Halimbawa, kailangan ba alam ninyo yung mga batas ng PWD para malaman ng mga LGU kung bakit kailangan nilang pondohan ang programa nyo?
Hirapan siya mag-isip po. Hindi naman makaisip. Wait daw po. Halimbawa, mahirap talaga po. Tapos na rin sa interpreter, tapos na.
Tapos na yun.
Yung focus na lang yun sa mga youth. Ang government, kailangan sila.
Dapat ba magkaroon ng leadership training?
Need have. Opo, yun daw po. Pwede po.
Okay, sige. Ana? Wala
Opo,
na
opo.
isip? Okay. Next. Love. Hazel. Okay, Hazel. Okay, Hazel. What do you think are the knowledge and skills you need to participate in program planning with local government? Yan. Hazel.
Ako po, siguro po ang nakikita kong kailangan ng mga youth. Yan, bukod po doon sa matrain yung mga leaders. Kapag na-train na po sila, kailangan po kulang po ang mga volunteers. At saka kulang din po yung pasweldo. Kasi po, ang hirap po yung walang sweldo. Ang iba, okay naman po yung mga organizations. Kaya lang, ang hirap po pagka walang panggastos. Yung mga parents nila, nagagalit na. Volunteer kayo ng volunteer, wala naman kasi ng sweldo. So, kailangan makaisip tayo ng way kung paano ma-implement yung nag-work sila. Pwede may bigyan ng allowance, ma-request sa government para po, para saan yun? Hindi mahalaga yung sweldo. Hindi po kailangan po yun. Kailangan din po nila ng allowance po. Kasi kailangan po magtrabaho yung mga debt. Kailangan nila po magtrabaho para mabuhay. So, yung livelihood, hindi po lahat mayroon. Kasi hindi po lahat na mayroon ganun kami na skills. Hindi po sapat yung salary.
Wait. Paano, parang hindi nila naiintindihan yung gusto natin. Ang gusto nating malaman, ano yung knowledge na dapat meron ang mga deaf leaders. Huwag mo na yung sweldo. Kailangan na ma-equip mo na kayo ng mga skills na kailangan bago natin isipin yung sweldo. Isipin muna natin makapasok tayo, magkaroon ng pondo. Kaya ano dapat yung knowledge and skills? Yung skills nyo para kayo ay mahikayat nyo, ma-encourage nyo yung mga local government na pondohan ang inyong mga programa.
Saan ba si Ma'am Ember?
MPR! Ember! Ay, tara pala si Raymond. Oh, wala si Ember.
Okay lang po, okay lang. Siguro po, pwede tayo magbigay ng halimbawang para specific na example para po maano nila.
Dahil halimbawa, ay yung knowledge. Halimbawa, knowledge about Magna Carta of Disabled Person, yung RA 9442. Yung knowledge about the FSL law. Knowledge about the RA 11223. At yan lang si Raymond. Okay. So, sino si Ember? Okay.
Ma'am, brown out daw sa kanila ngayon.
Ay, patay ka.
Ang lakas po kasi ng ulan.
Nag-message siya sa GC.
Ay, ganon.
Opo.
Text yung si Ma'am Tess o Parsia.
Opo.
Si Ma'am Tess. Pwede pumasok. Emergency ka mo. Sige. Okay.
Yes po, ma'am.
Sige, sige. Okay? Continue.
Sino na po?
Si Raymond. Raymond.
Raymond.
You have to answer 2 questions. One is barrier to participation in community activities for deaf people. And second is knowledge and skills needed. Okay, go first to number 4. You can see? Can you see? Okay, good.
Tingnan ko lang din po. Silipin ko yung tanong. Okay.
Okay.
Natin ko si Raymond. Sandali lang po. Okay, yan na si Raymond. Sorry po. Lakas po ng ulan kaya ngayon lang po ako nakapasok. Traffic pa po. Nagbaha po kasi.
Grabe. Okay,
So,
okay.
Okay po. Ako po si Raymond Manding. Ito po ang sign name ko. Okay po. Ako po from PSB. And then, nag-work po ako as teacher program for the deaf. Okay, number 3. Number 4, barriers about deaf. Sa palagay ko po,
Mm.
nag-iisip po ako, dali lang po. Nag-iisip pa po ako kung ano yung mga barrier na ano po na
Like, what are the difficulties you encounter when you attend the local government activities, consultation?
okay po. Okay, okay. Okay, networking. Okay. Sa totoo lang, may program po kami yung ganito, okay naman po. Kaya lang, napakahirap po, walang connection. So, mahirap po pala yung ganun. And then next, number 5, mahirap po talaga kasi lapit ka nga, medyo ang layo mo. Lapit ka konti. Lapit. Nag-blurred yung ano eh. Yan. Okay. Number, isip lang po. Wait lang po isip ko pa. Pagkalipad ko rito, ma'am, didiretso pa akong kainta. Nasa Pasig pa ako, ma'am. Sasarado na ito simbahan. Anong sagot mo? Anong sagot? Wala pa. Tinitingnan niyo pa po.
Okay. Siguro kaya go muna tayo kay ano na ba si Love? Diba, no? Okay, Love. Sige, sila muna habang nag-iisip si Raymond.
Okay. Dati po, naranasan ko. Okay. Kinuha ko si Jet. Tinrain ko si Jet. Pinaliwanag namin about yung magkakarta and then everything about sa mga policies. So, tinrain namin sila. Ayun. Yun. Medyo kasi nagaganan. Oo, continue. Kulang ang oras para sa program. So, tuturuan namin yung mga deaf about Magna Carta, pina-explain namin sa kanila, pinapakita namin sa through pictures, visual, naintindihan naman ng mga student kung ano yung ibig sabihin nun, naintindihan nila, and para saan yung discount. So, later on, after nun, yung mga teachers, empower. Okay, yung mga local naman na mga LGU, nagpapakita ka ng mga pictures or visuals para po makaano sila. Yun. Napakita po namin yung mga pictures. And then, Miss Ember, ready ka na? Okay, okay. So, ayun, sa TESDA, nagkanda kami ng orientation sa TESDA para sa mga deaf, matuto sila, explain paano sila ma-train, pananahi, ma-train po sila. Kasi yung iba, hindi makaano po ng sentence. Ito po yung drama nila, pinaliwanag namin sa kanila. Pero wala pong budget para sa interpreter. Ang hirap po talaga. Lagi na lang problema tong budget para sa interpreter. So, yun po.
Okay. Thank you, love. At least you were able to. Ay, ana, si Ember.
Salamat.
Sorry, akala ko ano na nangyari sa akin. Sige na po. Okay na po ako.
Okay, so at least Love was able to explain question number 5, yung knowledge and skills needed, like she explained about giving information about Magna Carta and other laws and the need to know
Miss
other
Carmen.
skills for the
Miss
deaf.
Carmen.
Yes.
Pwede daw po ipa-spotlight ako, hindi daw ako
Oh,
makikita.
okay, okay. Wait So knowledge and skills. Agad muna tayo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 So now Raymond, can you now answer question number 5? About what do you think are the knowledge and skills needed to participate in development of program and development of programs for the deaf when planning with LGU? What do you think we should teach to our deaf leaders so that they can effectively participate?
Okay po. I think yung kailangan na i-improve ng isang deaf, like gumawa ng mga project proposal. You know what? Hihirapan sila gumawa ng mga project proposal. For example, una, maintindihan nila kung paano, because once they understand, pwede nila gawin yon sa mga organization yun palagi. So, yun. Kasi diba sa mga hearing yun palagi na hinihingi. So, I think kung magkaroon kami ng training ng ganyan, malaki yung magiging participation namin sa LGU.
Okay. And Love also mentioned about policy awareness. Okay. Okay, so yes, I think that is very important. And yeah, so that is project proposal making good. That's nice. Okay. Anything else?
Si Hazel, Miss Carmen, nag-raise ng hand.
Okay, Hazel, go ahead.
Spotlight lang natin.
Si Hazel.
Pa-spotlight lang po si Hazel, Miss Carmen.
Yes, go. Right.
Okay, para naman sa akin, I think yung kailangan is yung mainstreaming. For example, yung mga deaf, tapos LGU, yung involvement, I think kailangan, for example, kung ano man mga training na kinukuha ng mga deaf, ng mga hearing, dapat ganun din yung sa mga deaf, kasi yun nga, yung ang iba't ibang, alam mo, yung iba't ibang skills malalaman nila dapat din, hindi lang kung deaf ka, ito lang yung pwede sa'yo. For example, sa work, parang sila mismo nag-limit sa amin kung anong pwede namin gawin. So dapat kung ano po yung mga trainings na ibibigay sa mga deaf, tamang hearing, dapat ganun din sa amin para yun nga, kung when it comes to hiring, may pipilian din sila. Hindi yung, hindi niya alam yan kasi ganun lang yan. So I think, nandun na yun sa Magna Carta, yung involvement
Yeah.
na Ms. Carmen, no? Yun sa I think, kailangan din namin ng ganun.
So, Hazel, what do you think you should learn so that you can justify this to your local government?
Yeah, I think ang kailangan namin is to know how to work with the LGU, how to work with them. Yung partnership with kailangan namin i-develop. For example, sa DILG. Di ba, ang DILG, very important siya ang role niya dun sa LGU. So, kung ano man yung mga policies, kung ano po yung mga memo na pinapalabas nila, so dapat ipapaalam din sa amin kasi importante din yan. So for us to know, kung wala yung mga information na yan, hindi namin alam kung paano kami mag-go with them. So I think yun nga. So part for ganyan, hindi ma-involve kami because of that.
Okay. Thank you, Hazel. And we go to Miles.
Okay, recently, sabi ni Hazel, yes, I agree with her. Kasi sa akin, about naman yung, for example, sa mga salary. When it comes to mga deaf, usually, di ba, yung usually ang ginano nila, ang mga opportunities na binibigay sila, palaging volunteer. So even mag-attend kami ng mga conferences, using our own money for us to So I think, kung mag-involve man ang government sa amin, for example, sa training, dapat kumpleto yung support for the deaf to have opportunity. Just like what hearing people have. So tama yun nga, yung for us, dapat matutunan din yung mga bingi, how to work with the government, which hindi namin, yun nga, mostly hindi namin alam kung paano to work, mag-work sa kanila. So recently, sabi ni Hazel po, the same, agree ako sa sinabi ni Hazel.
Siguro yung sinabi ni Miles, no, yung attending conferences using their own money, that is included in challenges, no? So we will put this in challenges that you experience in dealing with the community. But any other suggestion for what trainings do you want to attend to increase your knowledge about partnership or dealing with the government?
Yung siguro din, sabi ni Miles po, mga training about sa livelihood, para po we can work with the government then. Si Hazel is raising her hand. Hazel.
Let's go ahead, Hazel.
Si Hazel, I think para naman sa akin, para sa mga deaf, yung mga deaf leaders, dapat i-train sila na para kung paano makapag-discuss with the government. For example, hindi lang kasi ito inform for the government to solve the problem, but also we have to work together para sabay namin gawin yung solution. For example, sabi niya, yung kahit sa church kasi yung gawain mostly sa mga churches, no, they will call the deaf, they work with them. So I think ganun din, the same din yung training na gagawin natin with the government. I mean, yeah.
That is,
so very important din yan. So
that is
maganda.
very good, no? Okay. This is good, no? Train deaf leader to discuss with government. That is exactly what we want to hear from you, no? Here, if you want to recommend for other learnings that you want to avail, don't ever think of absence of interpreter, huh? Because that is already that is considered as settled when we discuss other things. So what we want to hear more is what other knowledge what knowledge do you want to get before you go to meet with the government?
Si Raymond po.
Okay,
Si Jet.
okay.
Jet ba
Yes.
is raising his hand? I think Jet is
Okay,
raising his
Jet.
hand.
Wait, I'll put you in the spotlight. Okay?
Okay, hello, Amber. Sa akin pa, I think important i-focus sa mga leader. Training talaga yung kailangan. For example, sa time ko na leader ako, very limited po yung training sa amin about leadership. How to work with, kahit sa organization lang namin, very limited po. So, ang mga ngayon, we have emerging young deaf leaders na baka pwede natin ma-train for now para, for example, paano mag-process ng mga proposals, yung mga permits, paano to communicate with the government, ano yung sistema na that will work. I think also yung kahit yung sensitivity training, minsan yung mga younger deaf hindi nila alam kung paano gagawin yun. So I think sila mismo they have to be aware ko yung mga sensitivity training that we do with other people.
I think that's good, no? And do you also want to learn how to write bylaws or rules for the organization?
Tama po. Agree ako, sabi ni Jet, Ms. Carmen. Ang worry kasi, si Jet, ang worry ay yung mga younger na mga leaders, once na aalis kami, mawawala yung organization because they will also leave. Iba yung focus nila ngayon. Yung kaya kailangan nila ng training kasi for them to take over once we leave na. So hindi kami forever yung ang kailangan kasi then yung ang eagerness din, yung heart, yung yung willingness, o hindi yung like feeling nila kung mag-leader sila parang ang bigat-bigat ng lahat ng bagay.
Right.
So yeah. So I think much maybe para sa akin, I think kailangan din ng training sa kanila.
Yeah. And do you think that training should only be for the deaf, or deaf should be included in the training together with other persons with disabilities?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Yung
Okay.
yung inclusion, yung pagkapantay-pantay. Hindi yung exclusion, yung separation or exclusion or exclusive. Sabi ni Hazel. Kasi for example, kami-kami lang. So paano namin malaman yung iba? Kasi sa amin lang lahat. So I think mas maganda na sabay.
Okay.
Yun kasi ang sabay yung advocacy din natin. Part din ng advocacy natin.
Okay, good. So, what else? Okay, so we'll go to another, this is the last question, but before we go to the last question, do you still have other addition to barriers to participation?
Si Raymond, may question ba?
Yes.
I think Raymond has
Yes.
a question.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Si Raymond naman, it's not a question actually. It's like we're still talking about the training. Yeah, I think yung communication and also yung networking. Kasi kailangan ng mga namin ng training how to network. Kasi yan, I think very important yun sa amin. Siyempre, ang leader, as a leader, you have to learn how to communicate and to establish networking.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. Right. So now we'll go to the last question. What do you think should be the attitudes and behaviors that deaf leaders should demonstrate for better advocacy of your cause, to better advocate for the deaf programs and services to be implemented.
Si Miles is signing patience.
Patience. Wait, ha. I have to take that in another. Then later I will show you what you have written. Okay. Okay. Patience. You are all patient. Otherwise, you will not be here. Any other?
Natatawa sila. Natatawa sila, Miss Carol.
Amen.
Yeah.
I think Raymond, sabi ni, si Jet siguro may sasabihin.
Okay, go, Jeff.
Oh, sige na. Oh, una si Raymond, tapos ako. Sige, saglit lang nag-isip pa ako. Jet, baka ikaw may naisip na.
Oh, ikaw
O
muna,
si
Jeff.
Lab, ayan. Si Lab naman
Matinis
niya,
ka.
sabi humble daw. Sabi ni
Humble. Asa na sila? Hindi ko makita. Humble?
Jet.
Yes.
Jet? Kasi I think ang pinaka-biggest challenge pa mga deaf sa community is sa mga leaders, ha? Oh, kahit sa iba't ibang common, ha? Ngayon na 2022 na, itong pinaka-common na kailangan namin is kasi 'di ba yung mga millennial na di ba, millennial attitude. Alam mo 'yon, mas prefer nila mag-enjoy than to work. So, you like those deaf na were born like 2000. Yeah, nagpapa-cool lang at walang cellphone lang at walang involvement sa community. So, but right now, yan yung actually yung attitude na nangyayari ngayon.
Anong attitude? Anong attitude? Dapat
kailangan ng empowerment,
empowered,
willingness to learn,
Okay.
dapat yan, empowered, tapos willingness to learn. Yun ang kailangan. Dapat willing.
Okay. Right. Good. Next, sino pa? Who else? Hazel? Oh, meron pa pala si Jeff.
Hindi kasi sabi ni Jet, kasi yung mga deaf, hindi magtagal, gusto lang pagkatapos siya uwi na kasi gusto mo uwi para matulog.
That's why you're getting fat, oh.
Yun lang ang gusto mo.
That's why you're getting fat, because you want to sleep all the time. Okay, joke only, joke. Joke lang. Okay. Hazel, do you want to say something about what should be the attitude of leaders?
What's that? Kind.
Okay.
Kind. Dapat maging kind yung mga deaf. Humble, dapat kind. At ang love, kailangan. So, yun nga. Yung willing to help. Willing to
Love
help.
for what you are doing.
Yes, love for the organization, love for the community, love for the people in it, the collaboration. Walang away-away. Usually kasi yun ang uso, no? Versus. Away deaf, they will go against the deaf leader. Yun, what's wrong with this? Parang yun. So, kailangan nila yung love within the organization. Especially they have to love their leaders.
Okay. Any
Si
other?
Raymond po.
Yes,
Si Raymond po is
on.
raising his hand. So attitude yun nga. Yung kasi kahit stressful yung kahit stressful na yung mga nangyayari o kahit masyado na lang still feeling pa rin along the way in patient para maging successful pa rin at the end. Kasi yung nakita mo palagi nagpapanik, palaging stress. Pero dapat iwag-see sila sa brighter side of life. You will see success at the end.
So always positive.
Sabi niya, yes, totoo yan. Yun nga. So kasi they are worries too much. And because of that, they will give up. So they have to be, have to be patient. You have to endure for them to be, to be successful.
Right. Like both of you are smiling face, Jet and Raymond.
I don't know. So okay, see, nag-raise ng hand si Jet.
Okay, go ahead, Jet.
Okay, I think, yeah. So honestly, ako, when I was young, sa time ko, masyado akong involved sa community, sa disability group. I learned about different, you answer a PD, so I learned about the Magna Carta, kahit nag-nosebleed na. So I read a lot of things, but ang worry ko, paano ko ipasa ito sa mga younger generation? Because most of them, they don't like to read the Magna Carta, disability law, because sabihin nila masyadong malalim and they just give up. So, yun nga. So, they have, habang bata pa, they have to read just like what I did when I was young.
Okay, good. That's right. So you have, so one of the, siguro one of the attitudes of the leader also is willingness to pass what you have learned to the younger generation. Tama?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So,
sabi ni Hazel, Miss Carmen, honestly, it also depends din sa organization, no? Kasi, honestly, mga deaf, they have organization, may mga general assembly sila, they vote for their leaders. Tanong palagi, are you willing to do these things? Okay, o willing naman daw. And then they become president and they become vice president. Tapos mamaya, instead of encouraging their member, they force, parang nag-iiba yung attitude. So, yun. So, dapat yes, hindi yung ano na-learn nila sa kanila na lang. Dapat ipasa nila, willing to learn. Willing to share what they learn. So, yun kasi nangyayari ngayon.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you think your organization has developed rules and regulations on how officers should on the tenure or the time frame that you are supposed to be in position? I'm sure PFP has that.
Si Hazel, sabi sa organization meron yan. Really have like 3 years. Kailangan magpalit.
Right.
Oh, sa mga provinces, we do that. We only have 3 years and then papalitan ka na.
So do you think that you should also pass the knowledge of how organizations should make rules, like if there are organizations, if there are deaf who wants to organize at the community level, like barangay or city, municipality, you also have to, do you think it's important to teach them how to write the articles of incorporation and bylaws? of an organization?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be. Okay. Any other training you want to you think you should learn?
See, Jet Paul is raising his hand. Jet, I think mga deaf leaders plus with the organization, the same with other disability, yun nga, dapat matuto talaga sa how to learn to make their own bylaws. Constitution bylaws kasi yun nga, yung training talaga kailangan dito.
Okay.
Kasi yun para on their own sa kanila mismo.
What about
So, kahit
planning?
yung
What about planning? How to plan?
yes, ito yung sabi niya, no? Maybe baka hanap tayo ng isang person who are skilled to do like yun nga eh. Yung ito ang comment ni ano, for sometimes they can find person who is skilled in making the constitution bylaws, pero paano matuto yung binhi? Na dapat on their own they can make it. But paano? Okay lang kung may tao na makaano sa'yo. How about instead of asking that person to write for us, but why not ask that person to train us how to write?
Exactly. That is why we are putting this. We are putting that we should that all organizations should know how to develop their own rules or articles of incorporation and bylaws. Yeah, and why is it important to participation? Okay. So far we have covered all the 6 questions. Now I'd like to show you what you have mentioned, and maybe we can still add, no? So you mentioned the challenges is number 1 is the inavailability. Interpreters are not available during consultation or meetings with local government. Is that correct for everyone? And the government doesn't know that interpreters should be paid. But now, at least now they know, and they don't invite you anymore. Bad. That is bad, no? Usually deaf leaders shoulder the payment for interpreters. And the legal identity of the organization is not yet realized. Then very hard to attend activities for the deaf if no SLI, like what Miles had said. She is often invited to attend the activities, but she just sit there because no interpreter is available. Okay, then attending conferences using your own money. Okay, and then about skills and project proposal making, knowledge on disability laws, inclusion of deaf in all training for hearing, know about partnership with government, especially the ILG, training on livelihood, train deaf leaders to discuss with government, leadership training, young leaders training, sensitivity, and disability awareness. Should be together with all sector and the hearing people. Awareness, organization registration, communication and networking, organization rules, bylaws, and planning. Any other skills or knowledge that you want to add?
Sabi ni Raymond, for in my end, wala na po.
Okay.
I think, yeah, si Jet is raising his hand.
Okay,
Jet?
Jet.
Si Jet po, pwede ako mag-add?
Yeah, sure.
So I think the deaf need to learn how to financial management.
Okay, all right.
Financial management, kailangan.
Correct. And others?
Nag-agree si Hazel po sa sinabi niya.
Nice.
Accessibility, deaf access, well. For example, okay, sabi ni Hazel, dapat aware din ng mga deaf kung ano po yung mga accessibility na pwede nila ma-claim or ma-access na sa government. Ano po yung pwede nila ma-access sa government.
Okay. Yung government programs and services. Okay.
Si Hazel po nag-raise ng hand.
Yes, go ahead, Hazel.
Let me add lang, I think, about pwede kaya matulungan din ng mga deaf magkaroon ng mental health training din, mental health. I think kailangan din yun namin. Kailangan namin yan.
Yes, that's good. Because we also have what we call mental health first aid. Yeah. So that is important because usually many deaf are depressed and confused. They need you to listen to them.
Oh, for example, kasi very common sa amin yung mga disasters. Palagi yung mga una i-counter ng mga deaf, it's not actually the damages, but it's the trauma. It's the mental health yung una. Yeah, so alam niyo, okay lang sila, for example, yung stress or ang trauma that they will experience, for example, mangyari yung disaster sa gabi.
Okay.
Hindi nila alam ano nangyayari.
So participation in disaster preparedness training.
Pwede? Yes.
Okay. So, okay na. Okay. So, if you are okay na, any other things you want to add or you want to Any other okay, here now, what should be the attitude and the behaviors of debt leaders that we should demonstrate when we are dealing with government? You said patience, humble, empowered, willingness to learn, kind, love for people, organization, always positive, willingness to pass what you had learned to younger generation. Any other attitude that you want to add? Attitude or behavior that you should show when you are dealing with government, and other groups to advocate for your concern.
Sabi po ni Miles, tsaka ni Hazel, responsibility.
Okay,
Must be
yeah.
responsible.
Yep. Yes, okay, responsibility. Yes. Okay, any other? So, if, do you think if that this you have mentioned, are you happy with what you have contributed?
Si Raymond po is raising his hand.
Okay, Mon.
So, I think yung pinaka-importante yung decision making, hindi yung papalit-palit, yung mag-decide, hindi yung indecisive na attitude, but kung mag-decide talagang tama, yung parang confidence sa decision.
Confident.
Sa decision. Si Hazel is also commitment.
Okay.
Accountability.
Commitment. Yes.
Accountable.
Commitment. Accountability. Yes.
Yeah. Tapos isa pa, transparency. Kailangan na
Okay.
transparency.
Yeah. Great.
How design si Miles? Transparency. Transparent. Okay. Tama yan.
Okay.
Sustainable. Paano naging adjective yung sustainability?
Consistent.
Patient siguro, ano tawag nun?
Consistent.
Tama.
Okay.
Consistent. Okay.
Consistent.
Trustworthy. Isa pa trustworthy. O, yun na, marami na.
Hey.
Trustworthy pa. Trustworthy.
Dapat magaling sa communication.
Confident.
Confident.
Trustworthy tsaka confident.
Okay. So, okay na? Are you happy with this?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I think it's very nice, no? Because others missed some of your, others did not mention this during the discussion, and I'm happy that you mentioned this. Okay, thank you very
Oh.
much. And I hope that we could meet. Some of you were included to attend the summit. And I hope you can make it on, I don't know if some of you are able to get the invitation. Get, wala pa?
Wala po, wala daw po.
Then you have to,
Sige lang. April, ano yun?
March 31,
March
April 1 to
31.
April 2.
April 1 to April 2. Yeah. March 31, April 1 to April 2. Yeah. Summit. Yes, si Miles ata meron.
Hazel is will be sponsored by NAPSI. And Raymond, I also recommended you to attend.
Yes, tama. Yun, ito pala yun. Oh, yes. So, April 1 and 2. So, April 1 and 2. Okay, tama. Yes.
So, if you don't have yet invitation,
Si
please,
Raymond po, wala po.
please write your email and cell phone number for texting at the chat box.
Tomorrow daw po, babalik na siya ng Bohol.
Si
Si
Raymond,
Raymond.
don't worry.
Because wala ako. So,
Don't worry. You will be funded with transport.
but don't worry kasi okay, kung may ganun, sige po. Sige po.
Yeah, so please write your
Kasi babalik na siya.
write your cell phone number and email address at the chat box.
Okay po.
Okay, great. So with that, thank you very much, and see you in April.
Carmen?
Yes.
Excuse me po, for paki-ano po yung fill upan nila yung Google form natin
Ay,
for
oo nga pala.
attendance.
Did you see the Google form? Because I will not give you data allowance if you will not fill up the form. Okay, you just click it and then it will go to your computer or cell phone and you can fill it up. Right? Okay?
I see. Raymond daw tapos na po.
Good.
Pati kami, ala si Ma'am Liza, wala na kasi Ma'am Liz.
Di ba,
Wala na si Ma'am Liz.
tignan ko na lang siya sa chat niya.
Sige.
And then, ikaw then, Amber, you have to give me, I have service agreement for both of you.
Sige po. Sure
Okay.
po.
Sige.
Amen.
Okay? Thank you very much. And have a nice evening. Teka, wait. Let's have a photo shoot.
Ay, picture muna. Picture.
Picture. Wala na si Mariah.
Oh, mali. Nagda-drive na siya kanina eh.
Okay. Anyway, she was here. Okay. Picture. Oy, Liz, nasan ka na? Pag wala ka sa picture, wala kang Liz. Papauwi mo ka. Okay? No, Liz is traveling. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Yes. I love you. Okay. Ba't nawala ako?
Nagbiyahe na ako, ma'am eh.
Nakabiyahe ka na, Lisa. Don't worry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, fire. Yes. Okay, so thank you very much. And fill up the form so you can receive something tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Bye.